Hi there. I have a lot to show today. We're going old school. Let's see how much stuff I can show you that's just old. What's my oldest Super Mario merchandise? First one I like to pull up is this one. And it says 1981 Nintendo of America. Now that is the trademark of the Donkey Kong game. It says 1982 Coleco Industries, made in Hong Kong. So the exact date of this figure is hard to say. You can get them 3 for $2 at KB Toys though. But yes, this is modeled after the Jumpman version, the Mario from Donkey Kong. Coming soon, Donkey Kong Jr. Collectible arcade figures. So this is probably one of the first. Even has a Coleco proof of purchase on this thing. Okay, so there you go. And that may or may not have been the first. It's tough to say. This next one here, let me just grab all these. This next here is curious. I'm not sure if these are like the next one, but this is a Mario Keshi from his, you can see it's modeled after the arcade figure, the Mario 1983 Mario Bros. Game, arcade game. So, and there's all kinds of colors. Yellow, orange, this weird light blue, pink, and then the classic regular color, this kind of peach deal. This could be Luigi. It could be Mario. I'm assuming it's Mario. It does have Nintendo on the back. Hopefully you can see that. And yeah, these could be from 1983 when the game came out. It could be just like a grandfathered in Keshi when Bandai started getting the Mario license, because all the Keshi is Bandai for quite a while, and maybe just only Bandai. I don't really know if I've seen much else outside of Bandai except those knockoff like horror ones. The people who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. It's hard to show or talk about it. There's like this knockoff version of the mainline Keshi that took a horror turn. Like Mario's a zombie and it's weird. You have to look it up. Okay, so that's that. And then pretty much everything else that I have will be labeled 1985 or 1986 if it even has a label. And that's because the original Mario game did come out in 1985, Super Mario Brothers, in Japan. A lot of the merchandising, as is through maybe the early 2000s, the game came out and then the merchandise came out. It's also interesting to note that Super Mario Brothers 2 came out in 1986 in Japan. The original looking one, not the Doki Doki Panic one. But so a lot of the merchandising was happening at that same time. Now, a lot of these are labeled Super Mario Brothers. Very few of them are labeled Super Mario Brothers 2. But I'm not sure if there was a big distinction back then. It's one of those things. So let's look at some of these loose figures. Sorry, I have a lot over here to show, so I don't want to lose any of it. Okay, so there's this random guy. And there's no markings on him, but you'll see him pop up in a lot of collections that collect Japanese stuff. He's just a figure. He's not a puppet or anything like that. He's just a painted, and poorly painted at that, Mario figure. But he is out there. Is he official? I don't know. Without any markings on it, it's suspicious because it's everything, even from the beginning, was labeled with either a B for Bandai or had a Nintendo copyright on it. But you'll always see this guy. So it was either a very popular knockoff figure that came out, or it was an actually officially released Mario figure. But I don't know in what context he was released or anything like that. He's kind of a mystery. Then we have this set of 3. This has Nintendo on it. 1986, copyright Nintendo. Mario's very jaundiced with the yellow eyes. Hopefully you can see that. Virtually no painting on the back. They painted his hand, which is weird because the other hand isn't painted at all. It's holding the mushroom. But yeah, and most likely like I don't know. It's not like a pencil topper because it has this little part on it. I'm not really sure what this would have been. It's squeezy. Kind of ugly. He's an ugly Mario. Okay, then there's these 2 guys. And these are definitely official. You see these guys a lot. The head does turn. They're both holding mushrooms. One's happier than the other, but they're both pretty happy guys. It says copyright Nintendo on the back. And definitely more like an anime style. Very chibi, and the expressions and whatnot are very anime, manga-esque. And then in this one, both of them, I guess, they both have the blue buttons. They painted them blue for whatever reason, probably because they didn't want to add another color. And the mushrooms painted. This one has less paint than my other one, but that's just the nature of the beast when they're this old. Yeah, so they both have like kind of the same pose, but it's a different head. It's like the same exact figure with a different head. So there you go. Okay. I want to kind of save those to the last. So now I'm going to show you something that's not exactly interesting, but I just love. Is these random model kit figures. And they're all unassembled. So it's kind of like not exciting to look at, but to me it's very exciting. Just to see these old Mario figures. You can tell from the art direction that they kind of had, it was just fly by night, you know, it was whatever worked. So you assemble the thing, and a lot of these have these weights in them to make the figure better too, because this is like a zip one. So you'd pull this little thing back here and Mario would fly across the room on that wheel. I guess he's kind of like a pullback, but it's like a zip pullback, I guess. And then it says copyright Nintendo, made in Japan on the very top of the frame there. But there's no, I can't find a date. I'm sure these were sold as like most of these were with candy. But I don't have any of the boxes to prove that. Here's one that's a Hammer Bro and a shell. On the back, you can see that it was designed to have the Hammer Brother riding the shell, which is insane. That would have been sweet in the game. Have this Hammer Brother come at you, riding a giant shell. Another zipper. You can see the zip in the back. And there's the weight flopping around back there. And then there's this Bowser, another zipper. Definitely not sure if this is a complete set. It's just one of those where I bought a bunch of model kits. It says 5. So I have 3. So there could be 2 other zippers out there. I'm not sure. Maybe a Goomba. and a Koopa Trooper or something like that. There weren't a whole lot of things to pull from in the first game. Oh, well, this says 6. This is a Spiny. This is another from that set. Number 6, interesting. So is the Mario. Mario's 1, and the Hammer Brothers 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6. But there's probably like a couple of Marios. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe there's only 6 in the set. I don't know what this is to, if this is to the other set or not. I'm not exactly sure what it does, because it seems to be missing pieces. Obviously, it's Mario rolling around. Ooh, the light gives it kind of a creepy vibe. So there's another model kit thing. Then there's these two, like, really rare, extremely cool Mario model kits. And it says 1985 Nintendo, and like nothing said that. So, but then again, it could have come out in 1986 because that's just the license for when the game came out. I'm pretty sure. But you can see that there's others in the set. There's a Bowser and a Twin Bee. The Twin Bee figures there. They have directions in there for all of them, because I can see Twin Bee on the back. And then Mario and Bowser are on the other side to how to form them, and then it shows you how to paint them. I guess that was a popular thing to do back then, is to paint your model kits. Model kit figures, and there's the Bowser. He's really weird looking, isn't he? You can see that face. There's Bowser. And yeah, they have him blue. He's that blue Bowser like we see in the art of the first game. We love the blue Bowser. Alright, what else we got? Well, let's talk about blue Bowser then some more. These two guys. So this is like a Super Mario Brothers Transformers. And it's a Famicom cartridge that transforms into Super Mario. You can kind of see what he looks like. I could open him, I guess. I'll just show, because it is painted, so it's nice to see. He has a mushroom accessory. Let me take this out. So there's the Mario. There's more directions. There's all kinds of them. There's yeah, look at all that. So it looks like there's a Ghost and Goblins one. There's a Bowser one I'm about to show you. Twin Bee. Looks like a Galaga maybe. I don't really recognize many of the other ones. There you go. Put that back in the box. And these are truly vintage. Love the box. Looks old. It just looks old. So yeah, the arm actually has some articulation to it with the Bowser and the Mario. And the feet too, they can kind of swing. And they can even turn a little bit. The feet can. Just kind of a weird detail on a figure like this, but it's there. And it's the blue Bowser again. Okay. A couple more model kits. Oh, now wait a minute. I never made the connection. So I do have a box for all these here. So now we can see the whole set. There are 6. I am missing 2. So we have that first one. There's one of him like riding a mushroom, and one with really gigantic big feet. Like the first one has big feet, the second one has big feet and a mushroom, and the next one he's riding a mushroom. And then the Hammer Brother and the Spiny. Oh, they look so great painted. Kind of wish these were painted. But there's custom art on the box too. This is, oh man, this is number 2, so I'm only missing one. This is the one with him holding the mushroom. So I'm only missing one of these guys. That's pretty cool. Let's see if it has a date on it. Probably not. They just didn't put dates on these things back then very often, unless it just had the license on it. Yeah. Well, that confirms there was candy, because I can see stuff about candy. You get a little zipper toy model kit with your candy. For 100 yen. Gosh, that's cheap. Even today, that's cheap. So back then, it would have been like pennies. Okay, so another couple of model kits, and these are really rad with the boxes. I'm not going to take them out of the boxes, I don't think. So there's 2, and this is kind of what they're going after here. There's, and this is painting suggestions. None of this is painted in the box, of course. There's a Fire Mario, and he actually has he doesn't throw the fireball, but he like acts like he does as he's holding the fireball. And it comes with Cheep Cheep, Blooper, Goomba, Koopa, Paratroopa, Hammer Brother, Piranha Plant, and a Bowser. And there's a Peach here too. Let's just crack it open. What are we doing here? Here's a bigger picture of what's going on. It does appear that he would throw the fireball, doesn't it? Maybe he does throw the fireball because it's a separate piece. Yikes, dude. Yeah, so it comes with all the pieces in the picture. A bunch of little tiny figures. And they even give you little scenes from the game. Those were hard to get back then, man. Screenshots of video games are notoriously difficult. And then to print them, even more so. So that's kind of cool. So what's in this one? This one is just a Mario. Oh, geez, he's got an axe this time. That's canon, but he only used it against Bowser on the bridge. He didn't use it against enemies. This is showing him use the axe against enemies. That would have made it a much more interesting game, I guess. So violent. So this one has Lakitu, Buzzy Beetle, Bullet Bill, Koopa Troopa, and a Spiny. And they're very, very different. Well, and a Koopa Shell and a Fire Flower. And what looks like a Spiny Egg. So these character designs are so great. I wish I could have another set and had the talent to paint them all. This had a Starman on it. And I call it Starman. That's what it was called back in Super Mario Brothers. Now it's like a superstar. 2 more model kits down. And then there's this guy. I think it's from the other set with the ring, with the wheel. This has, this didn't have any more. Oh, it did have copyright Nintendo on it. So does this guy. Same font too, so these are definitely part of the same set, but who knows? Mario Exercise, who knows? Okay. So these, I recently found out, are called Asobot figures. And on my Instagram page, I did pull them out. So if you want to go look on there. This is just a pullback, and this one shoots sparks, which is sick. And yeah, this still works. So I couldn't get it going extremely fast, but you could definitely tell that the sparks were still active. And it's weird because they have like Bowser, or Mario comes with a little Bowser, and Bowser comes with a little Mario, and he holds Mario in a spring. And these are actually painted with sticker eyes. So these are really rare to see painted merchandise back then. Especially with like model kit components. Because we've seen painted figures before, but with the model kit stuff. A couple more things. So this, I wish I could read this better. This is like a really old keychain. that has Mario on it, and I can't read out exactly what the brand is. It looks like Carlton, and I don't know. You can see the Super Mario Brothers logo on there, and you can also see Manaman or something. I don't know. I don't know my Japanese brands very well. But there's some kind of premium you got from buying something, I'm assuming. This is an old set. I like to pop out every once in a while. This is there's like very little info on the back, but it says 1985 Nintendo again. Anytime that date's on there, it makes me wonder when it came out, when the actual product came out. It was actually 1985. This could be like a set of the first Keshi available. This could be some of the oldest stuff, especially for Super Mario Brothers, because like there's lots of Keshi sets, and the one we're about to see is the more mainline one. But this is some of these character designs, man. Look at that. Look at that Buzzy Beetle. That's creepier than anything you'd see in the game. Yeah, there's a nice Toad there, and there's a Peach. All these are great. It's like everybody in the game, everything in the game that shows up. I thought there was a Starman too. Maybe not. They missed one. Well, I could have sworn there was a Starman in this group, but maybe not. All right. Last set of Keshi, and then we're going to go on to the extremely rare stuff. So this is like the main line. You don't really ever see it boxed. This is one of the rarest things I have, or at least the oldest. See if I can get any kind of Bandai 1986. So like I said, this could be, it doesn't say Super Mario Brothers 2, it says Super Mario Brothers on it. But all the same things are in Super Mario Brothers 2. So there's your proof of Nintendo, which is just a sticker, which it's like a seal of quality thing, but so funny. I'm sure it was faked a lot, or it would have been if it done that way today. And then yeah, Bandai did all this stuff. They got the Mario license. So there's the top of the box. It says 20 plus 1. And yeah, all these figures came in various colors in various ways. Gachapon machines. A lot of this, they're all kind of floating around in there. The tape is busted, so I'm going to go ahead and look, because I've always wondered what this thing is on the side, because I always assumed it was like a pack of cards. It's not that. It's not a pack of cards. So I just want to see. Oh, there's a nice. Ooh, there's a really nice film on it. So I won't even be able to see. It's still taped, so nothing moves. I just thought, because like there's plastic here, but there's a really nice film that you'd kind of have to rip off to see. But it's like, this is like an instruction book. Oh, there's something back there. Oh, come on. What's the secret figure? Oh, no. Oh, man. I wonder if I could just get the paper out, and the paper would... Ooh, okay. It broke. Ah. Superstar. Okay, what is this piece of paper all about? Oh, is it stuck in there? It was. Just the paper was stuck in there a little bit. So the special figure is a Superstar. And this is just a bunch of stuff. Oh, I wonder if it's like tips and tricks to the game. And then there's like who's in the game. There's one more thing here. Yeah, it's like a how to play. Hidden blocks. 10 coin blocks. So like a little bit of tips and tricks maybe. And then like a bestiary. Wild. Look at this. Here. Behind Mario. Oh, that's great. That was fun. Let me seal that back up. All right. That was totally worth doing. I don't open stuff very often. That was fun. Secret figure. So, like, yeah. Because I know that the Superstar comes in, or the Starman, or whatever it is, comes in all the other sets, because I have like a blue one and a orange one and a green one. But yeah, this is all the same color, so that's nice. Okay. Now to the really, really rare, really old stuff. This is like as good as it gets. Figure bank, family computer, 1985 Nintendo on it. It is a coin bank. Open it up a little bit here. Still in the plastic. There's the coin slot there. This is absolutely pristine. The logo for the game is on the back instead of it just saying Nintendo. And, ooh, okay. This is labeled on the figure 1985 Nintendo. Lyric Company STD, Nintendo Company Limited. So that may be the first painted one. Made in Japan by Lyric. Very old, very fantastic. Maybe one of the first. Next. Okay, so this set. Tape isn't dead on that one, but I can open it from this end. So a lot of people have this figure. I used to have it out of the box. Now it's in the box. But down here, there's a whole packet of figures I've never seen before. Yeah, I'm going to do it. 1985 Nintendo, by the way, is up there. Like right there. I don't know if you can see that. This is an unpunched one, too. This is like really pristine. Takahashi, it says on the back. 700 yen. Super Mario Brothers. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try to skip this figure because I know what that looks like. All right, come on. And it's stuck on something. I don't want to pull it too hard. Come on. Pull it too hard and this thing will rip. I don't want to do that. Oof. Right. Okay, so you got that figure there. And I love the sideways hat on him. It's really wild. I'm just going to go ahead and set him down. Oh, marking wise, just a copyright Nintendo on the bottom. Alright, stay. So now, I get to finally see... Oh gosh! A little piece fell out. What is this? Oh man, these are crazy. I don't really want to unstaple them, so we're just going to have to do this. That's a Toad figure that is extremely rare. There's a Peach figure right there. There's a Hammer Brother. Decent detail on these Keshi. There's the Mario holding a mushroom. And then there's the Bowser. And the Bowser He's got like a, let's move it a little bit. Very dragon-esque. He's got a long snout and a smooth belly. And he does have the spikes on the back. You can see the collar around his neck has the spikes too. So yeah, those are, I've never seen these before. There's something in my own collection I've never seen. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm going to put that back later so you guys can see the last thing. And the last thing is very nice. So this is, look at that. Tape just fell right off of it. One of the rarest things I have. This is definitely extremely rare. There's two of these. One has Peach in it. And there's like, it's the 4-figure set. I think Peach and Mario, and I don't think it's Bowser, and maybe a Koopa Troopa. Maybe it is Bowser. Oh. I wonder if these are exactly the same. Is this Takahashi? It is. So these figures down here are very similar to these. I wonder if they're the same ones. Mario's got this little peg on his foot. Yeah, he's got that too. And Peach has feet. Yeah, so these are different colors of these. Huh. And these ones you can see. I'm not going to open these ones. So these are finger puppets. You can kind of tell that there's a hole on the bottom. Great Toad, Mario, and the Hammer Brother is really the one that's because Hammer Brother took forever to get merchandise. So this is like a painted Hammer Brother figure. My gosh. And then that really nice, kind of weird long snouted Goomba. And then you got the same ones I just mentioned in the other box. You got Toad, Mario, Peach, Hammer Brother, and the Bowser. And Bowser with like a smooth belly. And they're all peach colored. So it was like just this non-Bandai Keshi, super old 1985 Super Mario Brothers. And again, this is unpunched. You can see like this is supposed to hang. If you punch that out, it would hang on a thing. So this is like old stock. May not have even made it into a store. And the box still has some issues. It's got a bend back here. Look at that great art on the back. But just a fantastic piece. I know I have some older Toads too. I'm going to grab him real quick because I think they're similar. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's an old Toad. He doesn't have the hole. And like only the front dots on his mushroom are painted. And the belly button kills me. Yeah. And I have some other old ones up there, but nothing that it's like Super Mario World stuff that's old. And I've got another one of these figures up there. I have another one of these. It's slightly sun faded, though. So I wonder if like this. I mean, it could be that they were just sold loose too, but I don't know because I see them loose a lot more. But I've never seen that Keshi before, so I don't know what's going on there. If that is a special way to have that figure or what. But that's just a ton of old stuff. Now I feel old. I was like 4 when some of this stuff came out. Provided that it did come out that 1985. I don't know. That's tough to see. If a figure actually did come out in 1981 for Donkey Kong, that'd be sweet. That Coleco figure was that, but yeah, old. Thanks for watching. Well, as happens sometimes, I I found the last model kit, number 3. So I do have that complete set. This one's him riding the mushroom, the Mario riding the mushroom. Sometimes when you put away, you find.